Hello everybody, my name is IceEye and welcome to episode 18 of Artisan. I was going to grind for ender pearls between episodes, but I had a bunch of stuff come up at the end of school, semester and stuff, and anyway, I'm going to be doing that now. But my microphone is kind of going out, so I have to stay really still or it makes a horrible crackling noise and mutes me entirely. So, that being said, there's either going to be lots of cuts or not very many cuts at all, depending on how good the microphone holds up. So for now, I'm probably going to cut and grind up some ender pearls and then check to see if my microphone's working still. So then I'll see you in a second, once we have plenty of ender pearls to get to the end. Alright, so I was waiting for it to become nighttime, and then I thought, hey, might as well show off the new mod. Well, not new mod, the mod we fixed. Extra TIC has been updated. Crossbow. We can now actually make the crossbows and bow parts out of the metallurgy ores. Granted, most of them are pretty crappy, but there has been an update. You can make plastic tools. Now, plastic tools sound terrible. They are. Plastic sword, 1.5 hearts of damage. A wooden sword might do you just as good. But the plastic crossbow arm is fantastic. Look at that. Arrow speed of 1 and an arrow speed of 4. Arrow speed could be better, but it doesn't need to be much better. That's pretty great. So what we're going to do is, since we need a prep to actually be able to fight the Ender Dragon, well, we might as well, while we're waiting for it to become nighttime. I assure you it's not nighttime, it's just because we're underground, the sky's black. The mini-map, I mean. So since we're prepping, and I accidentally destroyed my penicillin, I feel bad about that, we might as well make some better tools. Starting with a better crossbow. So, I don't know if we have enough plastic, which kind of sucks. We should have enough rubber, though. We need at least... Actually, no, we have plenty, right? You only need... I'm assuming you use the plastic sheets. I'm assuming. I haven't really done too much testing with the plastic other than just spawning it in and in a single player and testing it. Where's that crossbow? Did I throw it out? Huh. Am I crazy? Limb. Get a bow limb. Yeah, that's what I thought. Crossbow limb cast. I'm gonna go crazy if I threw it out. I couldn't have, right? I'm not that stupid. I guess I did. This chest? Oh, whatever. Oh, I never made a crossbow. That's what's up. I'm an idiot. I made the steel snipper, but I never made a crossbow. Alright, so we just get the crossbow limb, crossbow body, and we're good for that. We need another pattern chest. This material cost is 4, so... Is that what it does? No. How do we make plastic things? Let's see. Tool rod? Oh, I forgot. That's only iguana tweaks that lets you do that. No, not tough tool rod. I'm just testing something real fast. So if we use plastic to try to make like a wide guard, can we use plastic sheets? Is it plastic dust? How do I make plastic things? Oh, that worked. But how come I couldn't use it to make a crossbow limb? Alright, you know what? Maybe it has to be the bronze version or something. The Luma Brass or pattern caster. So I'll go ahead and make one of those real fast and find a place to put all these extra patterns. Well, guys, I haven't made it yet, but I don't think I can actually make plastic tools. It might be trying to use a plastic from a different mod and not Mine Factory, because if you look, you can't actually look at the recipes for each one of these, and I can't really spawn them in either. So it doesn't really tell you how to make it. It just says what you can make with it and such. And if you, for example, look up like anything else, you click on it and it shows you that you can pour it into a cast or whatever, or if we, in the case of like a wooden one, it tells us that it doesn't tell us. Okay, so let's try it anyway. Let's try it anyway. Let's double check. Nope. Alright, now we'll get some like stone and make a cast. Getting tooled out. Make a stone one real fast. There's plenty of other things we can make it out of if plastic doesn't work, but plastic would have actually been best. I find it hard to, like, there's lots of glitches dealing with this mod. Oh, tartarite. I forgot we had that. There's a lot of glitches with this mod. Like, for example, we still can't make the bolts. We still can't make bolts out of stuff. So I know that in some versions you could use that, and I really doubt we can melt down plastic. Yeah, big surprise. There's animals freaking out. Ignore them. So yeah, plastic crossbow out of the question. Sad face. We could have made some really fancy crossbow. We can make other things out of plastic, but they're not very useful for much of the things. Can we make regular bow limbs out of plastic? Yes, you can, which is kind of weird. Wait, it is 1.5. Put 3 and you get 1 back, right? That don't make much sense. Oh, whatever. Draw speed, arrow speed. It could make a better regular bow, but we want a crossbow, because crossbows can launch heavier arrows. Made another pattern chest. So now I gotta figure out what we want to make this out of. I guess we'll look that up real fast. Alright, we're almost ready to make our crossbow. I decided to make the body out of turtleite because of the durability, and we needed something to use turtleite for, and this is going to be our epic bow. We're going to have a cobalt cross limb, and then for the hell of it, we're going to make the front of it out of freaking shiny ingots, because we can. Because we're just that freaking rich right now. Not really, but it's just going to look cool. Ready? Nope, this one. Crossbow time! Alright, we're going to put this here. That there. That there. That there. Oh man! It's going to have a pretty bad draw speed, but it's okay, I guess. Let's name it... Wings... No. Wings of... Death. Sure. There we go. We don't have any arrows for it. Or bolts. We need to make bolts. Which is what we're working on right now. What are you talking about? So, we're going to have steel bolts, because they have a low weight. And I know this crossbow has a really high, like, launch speed, I guess as you can say. Arrow speed. Which means we could use a really dense arrow to get more armor piercing. But I think steel will be good enough. And the only thing is the bolts are still broken. So we can't actually make weird bolts. So let me show you an example. So how you make a bolt normally is you'd place this little rod down right here and pour the metal you want the tip to be made out of on top of it. So if you get this turtleite tool rod, the manulin, and try to pour it over it, it doesn't work. See? Same thing if we do it the other way around. If I get the steel tool rod and tell it to pour the turtleite over it, it doesn't work. However, if I get the steel tool rod and pour the manulin over it, it works just fine. That's because it's broken still. So we're just going to have steel arrows, steel bolts that are manulin tipped. There we go. And finally, we're going to combine them with our slime fletching that we haven't made, so not finally at all. Fletching. Slime leaf fletching is the best fletching, always the best. It's got a low durability multiplier, but really, who cares? Because we just add some moss to it and have infinite arrows. Go over here to our bolts. And we get like 200 of these freaking things. Alright, there we go. Wings of Death. This will definitely be upgraded to have a quicker fire time. We'll just put a ton of redstone on it. But, for the most part, it should be really accurate. Yeah! Like, almost no arrow drop. And it should do something like 14.5 hearts of damage. It's pretty good. There's probably better ways we could do this, but we just need to upgrade the arrows with some quartz. So for now, I'm going to retire the steel snipper, and we're going to use Wings of Death. Oh man, we're tooled out. We're ready to fight the Wither whenever we get there. And I did get 3 more ender pearls. See, ender pearls, yay! I do think we might need more blaze though. No, we got 4. We have vulcanite in there, so we just have to worry about it. Ender pearl. 1, 2, 3. We're using ender pearls to get ender pearls. Alright, so what do we want to do right now while we're waiting for this just to stop being terribly just use up all the energy. Oh, no. Give me that cast back. Let's set up a quarry in the Nether, like we were planning on doing forever ago. I got an empty bucket. Let's put that in there. To set up a quarry in the Nether, we just need to get some blood. Sounds kind of weird, I know, but it makes more land markers too. We got 1. Any redstone torches laying around? Of course not. I didn't keep mine. And there we go. So, I'll make a new bucket of penicillin soon. I got a vial, so I should be enough to keep me living for now. So for now, we gotta decide what we want the quarry to be powered by. And I'm thinking I'm thinking we make another barrel. Well, it's not going to work very well, is it? Sure it will. Sure it will. Okay, we'll make a barrel real fast. Let's make a new barrel. We got all the stuff we need? No, we got none of the things we need. We have literally none of the things. I don't think we can use rubber wood. Alright, so we won't make a barrel. Let's just make a normal chest. It'll just be a very good chest. We'll make like a diamond iron chest or a gold chest real fast. Iron. And we need to get gold. There we go. That should be a good enough chest. How much diamond do we have? Nah, let's go ahead and make a diamond. Diamond, diamond. Glass across the top. Across the bottom. There we go. Diamond chest. And what we'll do with this is we're going to fill it with freaking sandwiches. Do we have the dollies in our inventory? No, they're right here. Okay. Get out of here. And get out of here. Cold scoop. So stupid. Alright. Now, we're just going to load this whole thing up with sandwiches. Get on the ground, sandwiches. Sandwiches. Alright, more sandwiches on the ground. Ah, clicking so much. There's still like 600 sandwiches in there. Alright, considering each one of these is like a minute, I'm thinking this is going to be a lot of power. But we're going to have multiple culinary generators, so we want to make sure we got plenty of power. No, come back here, evil Mad Hawk. There, full diamond chest of sandwiches. And we still have 100 left over. 100 stacks, I should say. Pick that up, put it in my backpack so I don't have to deal with it. Now we're going to make some more culinary generators. Actually, I'm just going to cut until I make these. Okay, I think we're ready. I've double-checked my inventory. We got pipes and rationing pipes and sandwiches and Quarry, the pipes, the trash cans, the item filters. What else do we need? We need like regular transfer pipe, yeah. Like that'll work fine. I think we're good. We had a potion drop from a witch as well. That's where I got that. Alright, now we just need to find a good place for this quarry to go ham. And preferably it'll be a place that is not, like, doesn't have to dig into a wall. Oh yeah, I did a little bit of innovation. I put some little slopes on the ceiling, and I think it looks fabulous. Look at this. Fort Ferrum is really pimping out right now. Alright, let's find a good place to put this quarry. Oh yeah, I liquidated this place of its soul sand. This quarry shall go. Honestly, I think higher up would be good, because there's still ores and stuff way up high, right? Do I want to do that? Do we want to do that? Is the question. Or do we want to stick it somewhere over here? Ow. Remember, you're not invincible. This isn't Tolkiencraft. Yes, yes, yes. Touch it. Just touch it. I don't see any wasps. Got my crossbow primed and ready. Where did this go? I thought I went across this way. Do we want to be like really ballsy and make a jump for it? I don't think we do. Pig zombie, you're hindering my concentration. Crouch, crouch, crouch. There we go. Alright, let's head back up. Could have sworn I had a bridge there at some point. Alright, we'll put the quarry, like, up there. Ah, we need a bucket of blood. Good thing I found this. Boop. Thank you very much. We'll put it way up here. Because watch this. This is why I'm getting the bucket of blood. Obsidian. And the quarry ignores it. So, yeah. It means we can mine in the nether without it getting mad at us. So we need some of this. Some of this. Oh, wow. I chucked that out forever ago. I can't believe I found it again. I thought this dropped fleshy bits. Or do you actually have to use a shovel? Huh, guess it doesn't drop fleshy bits anymore. That or I'm not using it right. The whole idea was I was trying to find, I'm trying to gather the resources that we want to filter out. Like, destroy. Fortune on the hammer. Heck yeah. So our quarry in the Nether is going to need quite a lot of assistance getting started. The Nether was never really meant to be quarried, if I'm being honest. Alright, this looks like a decent place. So, we're going to want to, I don't have a freaking lever. That's what I forgot. Please. I don't even have the resources to make a leather. Dang it! I see you up there. Shall we tie out the wings of death on him? Aw, he didn't go down. Oh, it's so accurate. We can actually zoom in and do it. Alright, sweet. Is that Artisan over there? Alright, anyway. Whatever. We'll just try to remember. We'll do it the old-fashioned way. Alright, coordinates over there. 87 is the Z. So Z87, Y63. Well, no, that doesn't matter. 269 is the Z, is what I meant. So 269, 63 is what we have to remember. 269, 63, 269, 63, oh, 269, 63, 63. That should be good, right? Not the biggest quarry, but it's something, right? Now we need to remember the numbers. Oh, jeez. Hello, little slime. Hey. Piece of shit. Alright. Reloaded. Alright, now we need to remember 63 once again, negative 87. So, negative 87, 63. Negative 87, 63. Negative 87, 63. Negative 87, 63. There. That's a pretty big quarry for the Nether. Guys! Shoo! 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 Get out of here. Oh, magma cream. Nice. If I ever get any freaking nether wart, you know, I can probably breed nether wart. I probably don't ever have to visit a stronghold, which is okay with me. Alright, let's see if right-clicking this does its thing. Does it do its thing? Yes, it does. Which means we can just plop the quarry down. There's a few things for it to destroy. Big deal, right? It should be fine here. We gotta figure out where we want to dump the blood, too. The blood needs to flow through as many areas as possible, so I'm thinking just right here. No? Right here. It needs to hit the blood before it hits lava, so that the blood ends up covering the whole area. That's what you usually do with water in the quarries. We might just want to go add some more blood eventually. But for now, we're going to go ahead and get all of our stuff. So first off, we need a place to connect all 4 of these things. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to get our diamond chest. Put it here. We're going to get the... I don't think I did the ration... You know what? We don't really need a freaking rationing pipe. Because they can only fit freaking 4 in them at a time anyway. Is this even working? What are you doing, mate? Oh, it's the wrong chest. We need the one in the dolly. Dolly, 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 dolly. No. Kablam! Now... Yeah, it should start spewing its junk all over the place, destroying all the stuff in the way. Hopefully there's no lava up there. Better not be lava anywhere. It'll screw up literally everything about this quarry. Now, next up. That's going to take a while. We want to get the transfer node. Put that on top. Ooh. Hey. Nope. Denied. Come here. It'd be nice to have a gas tier. But I don't know if I'll have the opportunity to do such. Scum! Oi! Lag. I think Ash has a probability to set you on fire. Darn it! Why you gotta be over in like a precarious place? I'm so mad. There. Can you drop anything? Gas tier! Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I'm not ready. I am not ready. Oh geez, the lava. Well, that's lava. Turn off the power immediately. Darn it! Lava. Why lava? Why do you gotta be rude? No. No, stop. Quarry stamp. Alright. Let's see if we can deal with this lava. Dang it. It's the most annoying, obnoxious lava. Obsidiify this lava. Please. Did it get the right area? Alright, it's got the base of it. Now, hopefully there's no lava underneath this, or I'm going to be in for a nasty bout of burning. Alright. Get out of here, lava. Get out. Shoo. You're not welcome here. Alright, I think we dealt with that. Surprisingly easier than I thought it would be. Nice! Alright. Unfortunately, though, the quarry has not dealt with this stuff. And as such, we'll have to mine it. Or I can mine it. Like, shut off the power. Alrighty. Hopefully there's no more lava inside this pillar. There we go. Let's head back. I didn't expect it to get symbols so fast. What the heck is it doing? It must be spazzing out because it doesn't have power. Though I did not think it spazzed out like that. I did test this in creative mode. Single player. Can we put this on the side? Oh, you know what? I do remember it needing a buffer. It needed a buffer chest, didn't it? Darn it, I didn't bring a buffer chest. Lame. Did it need a buffer chest? Well, you know what we did? We just put... Alright, we don't need that there. What we did is we put the diamond chest on top, then put the transfer node on with the filter inside of it, with the stuff we wanted it to filter out, right? Filter. There it is. So in this case, we want it to be stuff like... We're not going to find any of that. We are going to find some cobblestone, so I'll leave that there. We're going to find netherrack here that we want to filter out. Stuff like mushrooms. Honestly, I think just putting netherrack there should be sufficient. And then mushrooms. Yeah, I think that'll do it. Nice. Hey, you're not mad at me. Are you mad at me? Okay. I thought he was mad at me for some reason. I was going to be very upset. Alright. Throw the filter in. Put the trash can on top. Trash. Ass. You scum. Scum, scum, scum. I hate you. Oh, you're so lucky. Come here. No. Yeah, look at that shot. Couldn't even see him. Alright. Didn't destroy anything valuable. In fact, I didn't think he could blow up anything from the overworld because of the blast value. Alright. Let's try that again. No. No, 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 no. That's not how we had things at all. Once this gets power, it should refix its frame? It blew up the whole frame. Oh, jeez. Did we break the whole thing? Alright, we have to go get more freaking... Alright, plug that in. Bam. Let's see what happens. I mean, it's working, right? Huh? It's working. Wow, it's working real fast. Alright, let's stand away from it. I guess those things did have a built-up buffer of power, though. So it's just like hovering Quarry now. It doesn't have a frame. We don't need no frame around here. Who do you think we are? Alright. What we do in order to, but I'm thinking we're just gonna have to continuously check it. We don't have the resources to make that level of automation. Ignore the echo for a moment. I'm gonna check to see if my microphone's even still working. Test, 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 test. Yes, it is. Since it's been spazzing out so lately, I was concerned. New. Quarry. We will make it, no, orangish. I think of orange when I think of quarries. Close. Exit. Check that out, though. That's working quite well. And we need the blood bucket. Oh, oh, that's a perfect place for the blood bucket. Because when it mines down, it'll increase its radius. Hurry, get over there. No, don't go with that one. Go here. Yes. Darn it, I wish I would have thought of that beforehand. What is it doing? Hey, 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 I see lava over there. Balls. This is going to be like a full-time job until it gets established. No! Bad lava. Bad. Don't do what you're doing. Darn it. Alrighty, so the quarry's been running for a little bit. I dumped a whole bunch of buckets of blood in, and it seems to be mostly covered. So now, if it runs into any lava, should be no problem. It's mined quite a few things. It's not really getting the netherrack out quick enough, but I can fix that. I'll bring some speed upgrades back when I bring more sandwiches. But for now, I realize that my armor is really knackered. So, we're going to head back home and create new armor. Oh, I forgot we had to make that stupid trek once we get back. I also collected some gas tiers, because there were quite a lot of gas around, and this bow is amazing. Alright, we need to go down, right? I went ahead and just, like, used some blood to make an obsidian bridge, so it's safer. And I almost died as well. That was fun. Like a whole pack of phantoms. So, that's when my boots broke, and they started throwing me up in the air. Like, they throw you really high up into the air. I ended up with like 4.5 hearts. If we didn't have 64 experience levels, I would be dead. That is a fact. Because I just wouldn't have had the health. Because phantoms are overpowered. I had to like run away and snipe them. Because they're powerful. Alright, let's head back home. Ooh. Let's get some more quartz. I went mining some of that myself. And ended up quite a few. Let me make sure my timer is running. Yeah, it is. There we go. Now we know when this episode will end. We gotta decide what we want to make our armor out of, for one. I'd love to make tartarite armor, but we don't exactly have too much of that laying around anymore. I think we only have like 3 ingots left. Just enough to make a few tools out of and repair the old ones. So that's probably what we're gonna use it for. I really wish we could fix this stupid link up. Alright, let's go. Back to the overworld. Alright, so what do we want to use for armor? We got a pretty wide selection of things here. We don't have very much to make a full set of armor, but I think this stuff would make a pretty good set of armor. And even the orichalcum. We don't think we have enough shiny to make a really good set. Stuff has got a lot of durability. Let's just go ahead and try it. We got plenty of orichalcum. Let's just see. Ori, right? Yeah. Let's go ahead and make a chest plate. We'll go ahead and take this out so it doesn't screw with our crafting. Chest plate, helmet, and boots. Chest plate, helmet, boots, finally leggings. Orichalcum armor. See what it does. More or less armor. More. Okay, so it's got more than Veroxis. It's got more than steel. Alright. So we actually got a full armor bar. This is as good as diamond. Nice. That's awesome. Check it out. New armor. Yeah, swanky. Nice. But I think we are reaching the wrapping up point. We can add some quartz to our arrows real fast. And we're going to add some redstone to our bow. Redstone. Let's go ahead and make just like a stack of blocks. 16. We'll probably need more quartz. And then we'll see how much damage we're doing. Bam. Put the bow in here. We really only ever need anything but redstone on you. I'm going to go ahead and just fill up all the modifiers, because we can just add 1 or 2 more modifiers later if you want to increase its like durability or give it regen or give it some power. And no, that's maxed out now. 150, 3.15 seconds reload. It's a bit better. Still pretty bad. Arrow time. 7. Oh, where was it? 2.5 hearts. 3 hearts. It's like a multiple or something, so this should be quite significant upgrade. Come on, get 4. Get the 4. 64 out of 96. So, make a few more blocks. Let's do this. There we go, 96 out of 96, and it does 4.5 hearts of damage. Alright, so let's just refresh the bow, right? 16 hearts of damage for the bow. And still 16 hearts with the new arrows. So dang, it's pretty good. But I think with that, it's going to be wrapping up this episode. It has been fun. Quarry's running in the Nether. We got to update it, make sure it stays up to date. Between episodes, I'll probably get some more penicillin, because having a bucket of that stuff is pretty grand. And the emergency rhubarb isn't too useful considering I never eat it. You know what might be a good idea? If we get an apple, make golden apples, or golden carrots. Can we eat golden carrots whenever we don't have hunger? I know we can eat golden apples when we don't have hunger, but I don't believe you can eat golden carrots because they don't give you potion effects. Oh, I forgot it's made with nuggets. If you can eat golden... I need to find objects you can eat whenever you don't have hunger. Now let's try it. Golden carrot. No, you can't eat it. Lame. You can't eat golden apple. You can, in fact, eat golden apples whenever you don't have hunger, though. So that's what we'll do. We'll make some more penicillin and stuff, and then we'll be ready. Anyway, this has been IceEye. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.